under neon skies, chasing dreams in the fight. The city's a canvas, my destiny's mine. In the story we're crafting, no limits, no lines. In unwritten roleplay, the script's in my hands. I'm building my story, I'm making my stand. From the highs of the heights to the calm after rain, this world is my home where we laugh through the pain. No path is too narrow, no goal out of sight. Together we rise in the city's dim light. Unwritten roleplay where legends are born. Through chaos and glory we weather the storm. Robbing Fleeca banks with my crew by my side. The Pacific's locked tight, but tonight it's our prize. From crafting in shadows to staking new ground, the roar of ambition, it's a deafening sound. Territories claimed, we battle for more. The streets are alive and they're keeping the score. But it's more than the loot or the power we gain. It's the bonds that we build, the joy through the strain. In unwritten roleplay, the script's in my hands. I'm building my story, I'm making my stand. From the highs of the heights to the calm after rain, this world is my home where we laugh through the pain. No path is too narrow, no goal out of sight. Together we rise in the city's dim light. Unwritten roleplay where legends are born. Through chaos and glory we weather the storm. Every boost, every chase, every close call, every meeting in shadows behind old brick walls. It's not just the thrill, it's the family we find. Every action we take leaves the past behind. Each hour we play, another chapter unfolds. No limit to dreams in a city of gold. We rise and we fall, but the story won't end. In unwritten RP, I found more than a friend. In unwritten roleplay, the script's in my hands. I'm building my story, I'm making my stand. From the highs of the heights to the calm after rain,
Hype train started.
this world is my home where we laugh through the pain. No path is too narrow, no goal out of sight. Together we rise in the city's dim light. Unwritten roleplay, my script's in my hands. I'm building my story, I'm making my stand. From the highs of the heights to the calm after rain, this world is mine.
Log into the world where the streets come alive. Unwritten stories waiting my turn to survive. From a humble street thug to a mastermind's reign, the choices are endless, it's a thrilling campaign. Crew by my side, we're scheming all night. Under neon skies, chasing dreams in the fight. The city's a canvas, my destiny's mine. In the story we're crafting, no limits, no lines. In unwritten roleplay, the script's in my hands. I'm building my story, I'm making my stand. From the highs of the heights to the calm after rain, this world is my home where we laugh through the pain. No path is too narrow, no goal out of sight. Together we rise in the Golden fleek of banks with my crew by my side. The Pacific's locked tight, but tonight it's our prize. From crafting in shadows to staking new ground, the roar of ambition, it's a deafening sound. Territories claim, we battle for more. The streets are alive and they're keeping the score. But it's more than the loot or the power we gain. It's the bonds that we build, the joy through the strain. In unwritten roleplay, the script's in my hands. I'm building my story, I'm making my stand. From the highs of the heights to the calm after rain, this world is my home where we laugh through the pain. No path is too narrow, no goal out of sight. Together we rise in the city's dim light. Unwritten roleplay where legends are born. Through chaos and glory we weather the storm. Every boost, every chase, every close call, every meeting in shadows behind old brick walls. It's not just the thrill, it's the family we find. Every action we take leaves the past behind. Each hour we play, another chapter unfolds. No limit to dreams in a city of gold. We rise and we fall, but the story won't end. In unwritten RP, I found more than a friend. In unwritten roleplay, the script's in my hands. I'm building my story, I'm making my stand. From the highs of the heights to the calm after rain, this world is my home where we laugh through the pain. No path is too narrow, no goal out of sight. Together we rise in the city's dim light. Unwritten roleplay where legends are born. Through chaos and glory we weather the storm. So here's to the stories unwritten, untold, the bonds that we form, the moments of gold. Unwritten RP, you're more than a game. You're a second home where I found my name. Untold, the bonds that we form, the moments of gold. Unwritten RP, you're more than a game. You're a second home where I found my name.
I log into the world where the streets come alive. Unwritten stories waiting my turn to survive. From a humble street thug to a mastermind's reign, the choices are endless.
Go. Alright. You guys can hear me? Looks like you can. I'm going to just do something really quick here. For those of you in Discord, we do 99% of the community meeting in my Twitch stream. So head over to twitch.tv/Senlar and join us there. You can stay here. I'm going to mute though, so you won't be hearing me talk twice. The Discord community meeting channel is used for folks who want to participate with me on stream during the AMA and talk to me on my stream. So when we get to the end of the stream, we'll do a Ask Me Anything portion, and folks will be able to join the stage here and we can have some dialogue. But until then, I'm going to mute up in the Discord and we will see you in my Twitch. Alright. Now that we got that out of the way, we'll go ahead and get you some visuals. How's everybody doing today? Is the music volume good? Is it is it too distracting? Do I need to turn it down more? Another face reveal? Nah, not today. The sound is good. Okay. Maybe down a slight touch. I feel that. How about that? You need a little bit of background noise, you know? Welcome to the Awa. What a beautiful spot this is. Love the pink tree, the neon signs, the cute little kitty figurines here, the warm toasty fire, especially because it's freezing where I'm from. I know a lot of the U.S. was, at least northern parts, were under like temperature advisories because it was getting so stinking cold. But we're here because I wanted to show off something. Let's see. I don't know if anyone in city is doing this, but they can. This is like sanctioned metagaming in a way, I guess. We'll have to play it very delicately though. But for those of you who don't know or haven't explored it yet, I did add a new television system. Hang on one second. I did add a new your TV's not working? Did I forget? Oh, you know why? I wonder, wait. Hold up, let me check. Okay, yeah, that's why. GTARP TV should be working now. And I actually don't have it even started on dev. Hello, welcome in. I'm gonna get to the chat. I'm gonna get to the chat stuff here in a second. Welcome in, Ginge. Welcome to the stream. Good to see you. First community meeting. There we go. Alright, so as I was saying, there's a new TV system in city. Before I get to that, nah, I'm going to do this first. So yeah, so I did this as a joke. I think I'm going to leave it. But for now, like if people want to and they're in city, they'll be able to interact with these televisions. And they'll get a... I'm probably missing something in another part of my script here. Yeah, I stream. Well, I do, kind of. Like, this is pretty much what I do. I do the community meetings. People have mentioned that it'd be cool if I did dev streams, but, what the hell's going on? I might be missing some dependency. Skydaddy TV, yeah. So if you're in city, you'll be able to open up the TV, and there's our channel pre-programmed down there called Skydaddy TV, and it'll actually show my stream in city, which is kind of funny, but the in-character application of that will be the ability for people to you know, kind of stream in-character content or play or hook up a channel that plays in-character pre-recorded content from YouTube. And this is going to be for the news agencies, for the news jobs, I should say. So if we just go over to this real quick, let's see. Hey Fridges, how's it going, buddy? I hope we get some. This is what it looks like. This is how I'm showing you. But you can stand here and watch it. Oh, we're gonna see some really cool like screenception going on here. Screen within screen within screen within screen. Watch it. Oh, there it goes again in the background. One more. One more. There's no metagaming going on here. Damn it. Stop it. Imagine that I get banned. Imagine that I get banned. That's something, that'd be special. Alright. Well, since we don't want to get banned, we'll go ahead and switch back off here. But there's that. By the way, make sure you show our streamers some love. Looks like Fridge is the only one live right now. Oh, Cord, that's all is live as well. Make sure you guys show them some love. Our streamers do a lot for our community. They show off our server to folks. You know, it's a wonderful way for people to kind of get a glimpse of what we have to offer, and we appreciate the camaraderie that we see between the streamers here. So, actually, I might have. I don't know if this is gonna work. I wanted to be cool like everybody else. But I didn't get to finish setting up the bot, so the shoutouts. Oh, there we go. Oh, what's that? You getting a haircut? Oh man, that is quite the do, bro. What happened? Oh, you get like a stream goal? It's for charity. Okay. Yeah, I mean, I can respect that. I can respect that. Do I have to put this as like a new hairstyle in City for you or something? Was it the Mr. T? Damn, that looks fucking dope, dude. I don't know who's laughing, but that's rude as hell. That looks amazing. Is it like the Wolverine? I'm not sure. You raised 10K? Wow, that's awesome. That's really cool. White man dreadlocks. Okay. Damn. It's good stuff.
That's not even the hair. Danny literally clipped it.
was that meme I heard? Losing his shit. So I guess that part works. Just the chat bot doesn't seem to work, I guess. Which is, I think the chat bot's supposed to like get them a link to your channel and stuff.
Go check out Pagazi.
Oh damn!
Oh shit!
Oh shit! You just got fucked up. Who was it? What cop hit him? That's a DPS report waiting to happen right there. Oh man, is that bot not working either? Damn. Yeah, I added a whole bunch of new channel point stuff for this stream. I wanted you guys to be able to have a little bit more fun with interacting. PD will not be commenting on that scene at this time. That's smart. Well, now we have, it's not working. Why isn't that working? Hang on, let me look. PD may have another hit. Wait, what happened last night with PD? Oh no. Whoa. Wait. Wait, that worked? Wait. The test worked. But the redemptions weren't working? Which one did you do there? You know, I don't know. This is embarrassing. I'm an amateur when it comes to this stuff. If it worked through the test command, do you think it would work when you guys redeem stuff? The fuck is that shit? Okay.
Connected.
Oh well, I'll mess with that stuff later. We got more important business to get to. wanted to show you guys some changes that are coming to the city. Something I've been working on for a while, I've announced it before, is a reward system. So for those of you that are new, you know, a lot of feedback we get from people when they first join is that the economy kind of intimidates them. They look at prices of vehicles and they see the amounts and they think like, that's a lot of money, it's going to take me forever, you know, to get there. But I don't think that they can see the income as easily as they can see the expense of things, right? So our economy's dollar amounts are higher on both ends of that equation, right? And the reason I did that when I first created an economy server 4.5 years ago now, I was starting with like $10 stuff, you know, like $5, $10 things, like oranges and bananas that you would expect to not cost much. I mean, hell, $5 for a banana is crazy, right? But I quickly learned that due to the small dollar amounts, I didn't have a lot of flexibility with the price of things, and scaling stuff was difficult. And I didn't want to add in. I wanted to stick with whole dollars. I didn't want to go to, you know, pennies and stuff. So what I did is I just added a couple of zeros to everything. And I added 2 zeros to everything. So like instead of it being 7, it was 700. And the 2 zeros I added were supposed to give me the flexibility to price things and have some more scale to stuff, right? So the result, so and that worked, and it's worked ever since I started, you know, this economy type server a long time ago. It's continued to work just fine. But it is visually like a little scary, I think, when people see it. But when you consider the fact that, you know, you make, yeah, I mean, certain things are still cheap, like taxis and stuff. That's because the money's made on the paychecks. So it's less about, with certain things like that, it's less about transfer between players, and it's more about basically printing money into the economy for the people that are working those jobs. And the money comes in at a high rate. You know, you make 5,000 an hour or more when it adds up, and when you see that side of it, then it makes the prices of the other things kind of make sense, right? So, but I also know that when you're new, it's a lot harder to kind of deal with that kind of stuff. Like, just because you don't have a lot of money saved up, you haven't built up your ranks yet, so your paychecks are on the lower end of the spectrum, because as you work more, you gain more ranks and you'll get more pay, but new players don't have that. So as we continue to focus on new players, and wanting to make sure that they have, you know, kind of a smooth introduction to the server, and that they've got the ability to kind of weather the storm a bit and deal with issues, deal with police, you know, deal with tickets and things like that. I'm going to make some changes. So one of the changes that I'll be making is through this new reward system. And let me see. I'll show it off to you guys right now. This is what I'm going to focus on finishing up here. I've spoilered this to the premium members in the Discord already, but there's a tutorial section. Now don't pay attention to the rewards. They're all the same. I haven't built out the rewards. So what you see here is going to change. That's my disclaimer. But the one thing that we have on the roadmap and one thing that we wanted to spend more time on was giving new players a better intro to the city. So one way that we're going to do that is through this tutorial mission system, I guess you could say. So when the player flies in to the airport for the first time after you make your character, it's basically automatically going to complete this Welcome to Los Santos tutorial mission, and when they do that, it's going to actually, I can show this to you. Let me just show you so that, because actions speak louder than words, right? But I've got to reset my tutorial progress, so give me 1 second to find that in the database, because database is big. All right. Okay, so there we go. Yep. What, do you want to go? Hang on, my dog wants something. His internal clock doesn't care about my stream. And by internal clock, I mean stomach. There you go. Okay, so when a new player flies in, we're gonna fly. Is my game audio like really low for you guys? I think, or is it just me? Can you guys hear the footsteps and stuff? Does it sound okay? You can hear the talking. 100. 100, okay. So, this is what happens. So you saw that little
Welcome to
thing show up
Unwritten
down there?
RP. We're thrilled to have you join our community. Here at Unwritten RP, we focus on story-driven, serious roleplay where every character starts from humble beginnings. Whether you're a small-time hustler looking for your first opportunity, an honest worker looking to run a legal business, or someone who wants to help others through police or EMS work, your story begins here, and it's up to you to shape it. This is a place where your actions matter. Unwritten RP is built on a progression-based economy that rewards effort, smart decisions, and collaboration. No one becomes a hero or a criminal mastermind overnight. You'll need to work your way up, make connections, and carve out your place in the world. But don't worry, while we value serious roleplay, we never lose sight of the fun. At the end of the day, we're here to enjoy the journey together. Be respectful, stay in character, and embrace the challenges and opportunities that come your way.
I'm just going to let you guys
Your
listen.
story won't be written for you. It's yours to create. Start small, dream big, and let's make something unforgettable together. The Help Guide. Before you dive in, there's a lot to learn, but don't worry, we've got you covered. To help you along the way, we've provided an in-game guidebook packed with everything you need to know. You can access it at any time by using the /help command or by using the help item in your inventory. If you still have questions, be sure to check out the new member help channel in our Discord. It's a great place to ask questions, get tips, and connect with the community. Take a look, ask for help when you need it, and you'll be ready for anything. Character roles. There are 3 main roles for you to explore: civilian, criminal, and police/EMS. Each role offers unique opportunities to help you shape your story and find your place in the world. Civilian. As a civilian, you are the backbone of the economy and community. Civilians focus on legal opportunities, building businesses, and contributing to society. There's no shortage of things to do. Work our public food job, do security for Group 6, or work for another player-owned business. Start your own shop, restaurant, or mechanic garage. Gather resources like fish, crops, or other items and sell them to NPCs for easy money, or to other players for better returns. Civilians have endless paths to success, and with effort, you can climb to the top as a respected entrepreneur or community leader. Criminal. If you're looking for a riskier path, the criminal role lets you dive into the city's underworld. Crime isn't easy, but for those willing to take risks, it can be highly rewarding. Start small and build your empire. Break into ATMs for a quick score or rob houses to get away with some expensive loot. Steal cars with boosting and chopping. Plan and hit local shops for cash. Fleeka and big bank robberies for the bold and organized. Bigger targets mean bigger payouts. Form or join a crew to tackle missions, claim territories, and dominate the streets. Remember, crime comes with consequences, so watch your back and don't get caught. Police/EMS. For those who want to serve and protect, the police and EMS roles are crucial to keeping the city running smoothly. These roles are perfect if you enjoy helping others, enforcing the law, or saving lives. Settings. Voice chat is required for roleplay. Please make sure the correct input and output devices are selected in your GTA settings.
Keybinds.
Please note we have listed the important keybinds on the right-hand side of your screen. In some cases, if you have played on other servers and customized keybinds there, it may carry over to our server. When in doubt, please check your FiveM keybind in settings. Graphics. Check out our FAQ channel in Discord for a link to graphic settings that can help you optimize your performance for the best gaming experience. Interactions. Interacting with players, NPCs, objects, and places is a big part of the experience. Here are the 3 main ways to interact with the world around you. Radial menu, F2 keybind. The radial menu gives you quick access to important actions and features. Press F2 to open it and you'll find options like clearing stuck prompts, useful if something freezes or glitches. Accessing emotes to express yourself or communicate with others. Scenes and tools for roleplay, like dropping items or setting up objects. The radial menu is your go-to for general actions, so get comfortable using it. Third eye, tab keybind. The third eye is a powerful tool for interacting with specific objects or NPCs. Hold down tab to activate it, and you'll see an eye icon appear over items, doors, or people you can interact with. Use the third eye to lock/unlock vehicles, open storage, pick up items, and more. If you're unsure what can be interacted with, use the third eye to check. It's always worth a look. Press E, interactions. Sometimes, you'll see a prompt to press E when you're near an interactable object or location. Examples include opening doors, starting jobs, and checking into the hospital. If you see the E prompt, press it to take action. It's simple and fast. Between the radial menu, third eye, and press E interactions, you have everything you need to explore and interact with the world. Practice using these tools, and you'll be navigating Unwritten RP like a pro in no time. Garages and vehicles. Getting on the road. To help you get started, you've been given a starter vehicle. It's yours to keep, and it's waiting for you at the garage. Head to the nearest garage and pull it out now so you can hit the road. Keep in mind, cars are only available from the specific garage they are stored at. Garages are not magically connected around the map. Here's what you need to know about your vehicle and how to use it.
Car key system.
Keys are not a physical item, so you won't see them in your inventory. You automatically have keys to all of the cars that you own. You can also give keys to other players for your own vehicles and receive keys from players for their vehicles. There are 2 ways to manage keys for your vehicles. You can third eye your specific vehicle and access key management, or you can use the garage menu to access key management. There are 2 types of keys you can give to others. Permanent keys that will last through restarts, or temporary keys that will go away with each restart. If you give away permanent keys, you can revoke those keys anytime you want via the key management system. Door locks. Locking your car protects the vehicle from theft and also protects access to your vehicle's trunk and glove box storage. You can toggle your locks inside or outside of the vehicle with the U key.
Seatbelt.
Always wear your seatbelt. Press B to buckle up. Without a seatbelt, you risk being thrown from the car during a crash, and trust me, that doesn't end well. cruise control, and speed limiter. There are two ways to control your speed in a vehicle: a speed limiter and cruise control. The speed limiter will allow you to set a temporary cap to your vehicle's speed. Your vehicle will not exceed this speed while it is set, allowing you to use your accelerator to control your speed freely without going over. The cruise control will lock your vehicle at a specific speed and allow you to not have to control the accelerator. The keybinds for this are 8 and 9. You can also change the speeds of these settings during use by pressing the plus and minus key on the number pad. Vehicle damage and repair. When your vehicle hits something, it can take damage. There is engine damage, which impacts driving performance and can lead to a breakdown, and body damage that impacts how your vehicle looks. There are mechanics that can help you or sell you repair kits so you can handle repairs on your own. Vehicle mileage and degrade. All vehicles will wear down the more they are driven. Mechanics can help you keep your vehicles in top condition by doing maintenance, replacing parts, and doing tune-ups for you. Buying and selling vehicles. You can buy new vehicles from PDM. See the blue car icon on your map. You can also buy used vehicles or sell your used vehicles at the used vehicle lot. See the green car icon on your map. Your vehicle is your first step to getting around the city, whether it's for work, business, or trouble. Make sure to take care of it, lock it up when you're done, and don't forget to buckle up.
Well, so the first one is a bit lengthy because there's a lot to cover. It's actually more than just one. Oops. Yeah. So, but it's more than just one audio file that we have together for that. But it's just they play back to back. Okay. So, but there's more. So you can see that the player automatically completes this Welcome to Los Santos tutorial item. It plays the audio for them that you heard, and then but there's more to the tutorial. So we still have to visit our apartment. I have visit taxi, visit bank, visit 24/7, and visit a gathering location. So while we were listening, I drove us to the apartments. So we can go in here and you'll see what happens when a player visits their apartment for the first time.
Welcome home. Your free housing options. Everyone starts with a place to call home. Housing is where you can store items, change outfits, and manage your character's needs. Here's what you need to know. Alto Apartments. As a new member, you've been given access to a free apartment at Alto Apartments. Supporters also get access to an additional free VIP suite at the Diamond Casino. Features. Store your belongings safely, including perishables that benefit from refrigeration. Wardrobe access used to change your outfits and customize your character's look whenever you want. Alto Apartments are completely secure and cannot be raided by police, making them the perfect base of operations for civilians and criminals alike. No matter where you're staying, your home is your safe space. Use it wisely to store your essentials, plan your next move, or simply relax after a long day.
So that's, a nice little brief explanation of the apartments, and you'll notice that I don't know if you saw the pop-up, but there's a little pop-up. It's probably small on the stream, but there's a pop-up that shows up and it says you can type rewards to see what you've done. It said visit apartment completed, and so now we have the claim button here. We hit claim. It gives us whatever items, whatever experience, whatever money was set up for the achievement, and it delivers those to us. And then the claim button is not available anymore. So we still have to visit a bank, and we have to visit a 24/7. So the system will allow you to visit any 24/7. So it'll just literally just happen the first time somebody goes into a 24/7.
Taking care of your character. Needs and wellness. Your character has basic needs to stay healthy and perform at their best. Ignoring these needs can lead to consequences, so here's what you need to know to keep your character in great shape. Basic needs. Your character needs to eat and drink regularly, or they will get tired. Player-owned businesses offer many options for maintaining your needs. If any of your needs get low, you will notice different impacts to your character. Stumbling and falling, stomach groaning, or issues with your vision. All of these can be resolved by eating or drinking, managing stress. Over time, or after intense situations like combat or arrests, your character may feel stressed. You can combat your stress by using certain items to lower stress. Health and first aid. If you take damage, you can heal with bandages, first aid kits, other items, or by visiting a hospital. Item info. Tooltips have more information. Hover over any item to see additional information, including its quality and what needs it helps with. Higher quality items restore more needs. Spoilage. Perishable items like fresh food or drinks will spoil over time if not stored in a refrigerator. Use your apartment storage to keep perishables fresh longer, or you can buy a fridge for your D8 housing to keep them fresh. Keeping your character well-fed, hydrated, rested, and healthy is key to thriving in Unwritten RP. Pay attention to their needs, plan ahead, and always carry a little extra. It can make all the difference.
Okay. Oops. Same thing, right? So we've visited the 24/7. We can collect our reward there. We still have to hit up a bank, taxi, and a gathering location. So let's go up the street to the bank. Or actually, just to be different, we'll go to a bank here. Oh, it has to be a paycheck bank. Is this a paycheck bank? It is. Did I not set this one up? I don't think I set this one up, because I forgot about it. So, there we go. Yep. Visit a paycheck bank. And then there's the taxi.
Making money in Unwritten RP. There are many ways to earn money, whether you choose honest work or take riskier paths. Welfare, a starting boost to help you get on your feet. Deposited directly into your to-bank account. Jobs with a paycheck. Public jobs. Work at Up and Atom, Group 6, and other roles for steady income. Player-owned businesses. Run restaurants, mechanic shops, or stores for bigger rewards. Whitelist jobs. Join the police or EMS for stable pay and unique roleplay. All of these jobs pay you via paycheck, which can be picked up at one of the 3 big banks on the map. Gathering activities. Farm, fish, mine, hunt, or scavenge to sell resources for profit. Illegal activities. Rob homes, stores, or banks, join a crew, or craft and sell illegal goods. Whatever path you choose, effort and smart decisions will help you build your fortune.
Okay. So we just have to go to a gathering location next. I think it's based off of the correct... No, I think it's based off the NPC. Go check out Jules' brother up here.
Taking care of your character. Needs and wellness. Your character has basic needs to stay healthy and perform at their best. Ignoring these needs can lead to consequences, so here's what you need to know to keep your character in great shape. basic needs. Your character needs to eat and drink regularly, or they will get tired. Player-owned businesses offer many options for maintaining your needs. If any of your needs get low, you will notice different impacts to your character. Stumbling and falling, stomach groaning, or issues with your vision. All of these can be resolved by eating or drinking, managing stress. Over time, or after intense situations like combat or arrests, your character may feel stressed. You can combat your stress by using certain items to lower stress. Health and first aid. If you take damage, you can heal with bandages, first aid kits, other items, or by visiting a hospital. Item info. Tooltips have more information. Hover over any item to see additional information, including its quality and what needs it helps with. Higher quality items restore more needs. Spoilage. Perishable items like fresh food or drinks will spoil over time if not stored in a refrigerator. Use your apartment storage to keep perishables fresh longer, or you can buy a fridge for your D8 housing to keep them fresh. Keeping your character well-fed, hydrated, rested, and healthy is key to thriving in Unwritten RP. Pay attention to their needs, plan ahead, and always carry a little extra. It can make all the difference.
Yeah, it can make it makes a huge difference. It's the only way you can survive, basically. So it's good information to provide to our new players in a way that's easy for them to receive. If that makes sense. Does that make sense? You guys understand what I'm saying? Like, this is like what she said. Oh, come on. This is huge for new players. That's what she said. Ha ha. Actually, that was pretty good. So this is nice, right? Not only is it giving new players not only is it giving new players information, but it's also giving them a little bit of a easier start financially because they're going to receive rewards for these things. I'm going to obviously, like I said earlier in the stream, for those who are just turning in and didn't hear it, this is a default reward that I have set up right now. I haven't finished the system yet; it's still in progress, but I'll be going through and changing these. People aren't going to get 10,000 every time, like it says, but they'll receive things that are relevant and needed. 1 million each, yeah. They'll receive things that are relevant and needed, right? So they'll receive some money, they might receive some items, and I can even give, and what I will do for the tutorial is I'll be giving them non-perishable food and drink items. So I can actually do that through this system, and they can be food and drink items that normally would perish, like the cheap coffee, but I can give it to them in a form that doesn't perish. So really nice for the new players to have something like that so that they aren't just being tossed into the deep end. Hey, I see we have 40 viewers here. I really appreciate everybody showing up. But do we have I don't remember the character name. You'll have to forgive me. But the person that hosted the Valentine's Gala up at the observatory, are they in the chat? And if you guys know who that is, shout their name. Stanley. Yeah, Stanley. Stanley, are you here? If you can hear me, if you're lurking, if you're able to, come to the keyboard. I hope he's here. I mean, the guy slipped and fell. He fell off the mountain? I wasn't there for that. He's not on the list? Ah, well, that's a super bummer. Must be busy. You guys should see if you can summon Stanley. What if we do like, can we summon him? Do you guys know how to summon him? Is there an emote for that? Nope, that didn't really do it. Oh, whoa, that might work. We are doing this. Okay, voodoo? No. What's the emote? You DM'd him, but he's away. What's the emote that you like put your hands up and you're like conjure, Conehead. That's great. Mind control. Oh, uh-oh. Oh god. I don't think this is it. Okay. Mind control? Mind blown, mind control 2. No, it's not doing the hands. Yeah! He's coming. Oh god. I can't believe he's missing this, honestly. I gotta cancel my previous one. I don't do this shit. What do you think I know how, you think I know how this works? See, if I didn't have you guys, I don't know what I would do. Stanley, by the powers bestowed upon me by the developer Sky Daddy, I summon thee to this dream. I summon thee, Stanley. Appear before our very eyes in text format in the Twitch chat. Stanley, make your presence known. Come on, chat, help me out. Help me out with some emotes or something. Find a summoning emote. Summon the Stanley. It worked! Praise be to thee! Oh, heavenly Sky Daddy has bestowed upon me the power to summon Stanley! Welcome, Stanley! So glad you're here. I so wish that my HUD FX was working, Tish. I set it up and I haven't really tested it yet, and apparently I screwed something up, so my bad. Stanley, welcome to the stream. How are you today? Doing well? I'm sorry. I know you probably were busy. You probably have a lot of other things going on, but I just missed you, buddy. You know, um, I just wanted you to come hang out with us. Do you have a minute? Is it now a bad time? Tushy. Well, juicy, but it's tishy. It's utterly ridiculous. Anyways, yeah, Stanley, you got a minute to hang out with us, buddy? I know it's a busy time. It's a weekend and everything. You guys know Stanley? He put on an event recently. The Valentine's Day gala with some sweet treats to give away. If you guys missed it, you missed a grand old time, that's for sure. Eh. Uh-oh. Dang. Super fun. Oh, what is this? Do you guys see this? What in God's name do we have here? Should we investigate? Do you think we should? Or should we just move on like nothing happened? Yeah, let's just move on. Ah! Oh crap. Get the fuck in there and grab a cone. Alright, well, it appears the chat has ordered me to keep driving. I did. I drove straight into a hole, but guess what? Here we are. It's the, well, this doesn't look like, this is a different kind of parlor. This is a tattoo parlor, not an ice cream parlor. I do drive like Sage. Hey! Watch it. Ice. Oh. Ice Maiden. Ice Maiden. What do you think, guys? Hungry for a little dessert? Definitely has ice cream shop flavor. Very cute. Look at the chair. Got some sweet treats on the counter there. Some pies. Little storage room. Prep area. Usable booths, I mean, it could be done. I mean, they're big enough. You can just walk right in there and sit. See? Using it. Damn, I'm pimping. Man spreading. With the best of them. Super cute. Very cute. Check this out. But wait, there's more. Should we go down there, guys? Should we go down there? Wait, before I go down there, does anybody in chat know anybody that might be interested in a business like this? Because, like, if I'm going to put it in, you know, there's going to be some work. Everyone. You can think of one. Not a single person comes to mind. Nobody would be interested in running like an ice cream shop. No one likes ice cream in the city. Exactly. It's a funny story. I've actually heard people, not knowing that we didn't have any, I've actually heard people say that they wanted to go out for ice cream in roleplay. But there wasn't any. And then one day, we did a bunch of work. Cat, Tish, and Lady did a bunch of work on creating unique items for businesses. And they made a bunch of sweet treats and everything, and there was a lot of work to go into doing all that. There's item configurations, pictures have to be found, they have to fit into our food tiered system. There's props that have to be attached to them, and it's quite a bit of work to put in new items. And then, you know, when they did that, we didn't have any options for anything like this, right? So they didn't make any ice cream stuff. And then we finished that project, and it took months. It took months to finish that project. And we got it all in, and I was like, all right, sweet. We're done. Like, businesses have unique items. People are happy. Like, I can move on to other things. And then one day, I open up the general chat in the Discord, and I see this guy, this silly guy here, posting pictures of ice cream and like ice cream sandwiches and talking about wanting to start a ice cream shop. And I was like, ah, fuck, here we go again. Excuse my French. I was like, oh man. We just finished all those food items. And now somebody wants something else. The story of my life. And then I was like, but it's ice cream. And people have wanted ice cream. And we don't have ice cream. From a developer's perspective, it's a little bit of a nightmare. I'm not saying this to make you feel bad. But because we, you know, it's like, well, where are you going to sell the ice cream at? I don't have an ice cream map. And I also already have a lot of mapping. So finding a map that like is in an area that won't conflict with other maps, sometimes it's hard. And also finding a map that's built right. And thanks for the follow, dummies. Thanks for the follow, and making sure it's built right and it's you know, efficient. Thanks for the follow, guys. And it's not going to cause people to crash. It's not going to cause frame loss when people drive by there. Did I just see a car drive by out there? What the frick? Oh, oh, there's a road. Okay, yeah, I thought I was closer to the beach. Um, so it can be a nightmare, but I I I found it. I found it, and it wasn't that hard. So this is something that we want to do. I think it's nice. It adds a little flavor, haha, to the options that are available to people in city. It's a bit of a different, vibe. It's an ice cream shop. Um, it's not like a restaurant like the other places. So I think it's a really good addition, and I'm happy that we have a player, that's invested in the city, that's like already hosting events and doing stuff like that, and really showing a lot of initiative. I'm glad we have a player like that who's interested in it. It's, when it comes down to it, I'm more like willing to put in my time and effort into something that I know is going to support somebody who's, um, like really invested in the city and putting a lot of time and effort into helping to create unique situations for other players and to be somebody like that. So that's why I wanted to do this, and it's gonna like Lady and Tish and Brat Cat are gonna have to come back together again, reassemble, and help you get the ice cream items. We have a certain formula that we have to follow. So as long as you'll work with us within the restrictions that we have for how we do these things, um, I think I think those wonderful folks will be happy to help you get the items created, and I'll put a business together here for you and get it set up on D8 so that it can be leased in the business system, and we can make this a reality. So yeah, what do you guys think of that? So let's go check out the ice bar. I don't know if are you guys ready for this? You guys ready to go check out the ice bar? I bet you it's going to be a chill atmosphere. Here we go. It's even got a door. Why does it have a door? You know, because it's climate controlled. Of course, you got to keep the ice. Like you get your ice cream and then you can go down here and it won't melt while you eat it. Like look how cool it is already. Oh, even cooler. Even cooler. Turn the corner. Yeah. Oh, you guys didn't see shit. Oh, okay. One more door. What's at the bottom? Ice shit down here. Ice cream drug den. No, it says no smoking. Clearly says no smoking right there. You saw that sticker. Obviously not a drug den. Oops, a little bit of ice cream on the ground. It's from people going in and out of the ice bar. You can see there's a difference in the floor. It's literally ice and snow in here. Got an ice sculpture. A little ice. It's like literally an ice bar. It's a bar made of ice. Got some cocktails. A little register there. Another ice sculpture. So it's kind of cool. It's a bar and ice cream shop. So we'll set this up to be we'll set it up to be like the VU and like Tequila La. So it's going to be one of those types of businesses, which is nice because we don't have a lot of those types of businesses already. Um, so there'll be some stress items and stuff. Will they be able to sell snowballs? Um, Anything's possible. The only downside here, and we'll make it work, is there isn't like an office. So I'll just put stuff back here for management things. So yeah, I wanted to show that to you. You feel free to return to your regularly scheduled programming, Stanley. Thanks for letting people yoink you into the stream. Oh, I still have this loaded in Dev. That'll be, you know, I'll put the mapping in, but I'm not going to do the business and everything until the items are ready. So, and that, you know, we got to be patient with people's time. So, no guarantee on when those folks will be able to do that. Obviously, they're volunteering their time to it, but once it's done, then we'll toss it in to the server, and people can have ice cream. Yeah, and if you get with them, like maybe Sam can open a ticket, or we can have Bratcat open a ticket with you, so that we have a place to coordinate on things. But like I said, there is some restrictions. We have tiered items. There's a certain number of items that you can have, because it has to be the same as all of the other businesses. You know, as far as with like how many of what, or how many of each tiered item you have. It's usually like one drink, one food item type of thing. It is a bar, so you'll be able to sell alcohol there, but you can have non-alcoholic drinks as well. So they'll get with you and kind of give you the outline, and then whatever you do from that point is all good.
Shit, I'm bored. Wide load coming through.
What the? Like she just called me a wide load. You guys, we got some cool stuff. I just wanted to make sure that map wasn't conflicting with that. So yeah, looks like we're good. Looks like the ice cream store's good.
I don't like nobody playing. My man, love me. What do you need, Barry?
Court center better than the laser tag. Do I have a laser tag up at the court center? Do I have a laser tag up there? I know there's laser cart and laser motorcycle. But I do have a laser tag up there, huh? It still gives police pings? Okay. If that's, find that bug report and tag me in it so that it floats up to the top. You guys notice anything? I need to take a quick break, but I'm gonna stand here and I want you to tell me if you see anything, and I'll be back. Put it in chat. Okay, I'm back. What do we have?
Son, I didn't pay for 6 years at UCLS.
A new
You can't
building.
sit around in your underwear and play
Am I
co-op
bugging or
anymore.
is that a hospital? I'm on mobile and at 160p I ain't
Drink
seeing
and
shit.
exercise.
The skyscraper. Looks like a little blue health symbol or something.
We'll take
Yeah, the
the house and
skyscraper.
you at home.
I can't recall that blue logo. Count the pixels. We can do this without you. Seems to be a hospital or some other building where the construction site used to be. Interesting. So we see a blue symbol, health symbol. And someone said a skyscraper. Is that it? The very tall skyscraper. The one, which one? There's a few tall skyscrapers. Call a taxi over there. Which skyscraper are you mentioning? Left of the hospital. Okay, so this one that's got some faint red lines going up the side of it. And then there's the hospital. What if I just walk in that direction?
What's up?
Just right of the destroy the ring sign. Yes, yes. I'm walking directly towards it. What if we point? This one. Right there. And that blue symbol right there. Yes! Anything else, though?
She did what? Oh, that's depressing.
You guys have found 2 out of 3.
Well, that's why God made booze.
My
A real
dog is
man
encouraging
drowns
you.
in sorrow and booze.
He's very, very pleased that you found 2 out of 3 things. But there's a third. The one to the right with the cranes on top. The building to the immediate right. Can anyone read? Can anyone read yet what it be says? Mile High Club. Good eyes. Oh, people be fucking. Come on. Jesus. Oh shit, Mile High. What's that? Hey guys, listen. As I get closer, I'm going to tell you something that I like to do here when it's possible, and all is good and well. I think it's really nice when we can put things into the city that like fundamentally change the landscape, that give the city a feel that is different than other cities. And it's pretty tough to do that, because most mappings are like this building that's always been here. We'll carve out the inside and we'll put something inside of it, and that's great. And it's that definitely that works a lot and is what we have a lot of. But what's really cool is when we can put in something completely new that drastically changes the world that we role play in, like the tunnel that was added between the city and Sandy Shores, like Legion Square with the roundabout. It really gives it a very different and fresh feel for players that have been playing this game for, I don't know, 27 years or however the fuck long this game's been out for. So today, while I was looking for an ice cream shop, I might have shelled a little bit more money out than I was planning on, and I bought us some stuff using the funding that's given to us by the supporters. I went ahead and made some purchases, so we'll go take a look at them. Let's go. Can we get some walking music? Hold on.
Log into the world where the streets come alive. Unwritten stories waiting my turn to survive. From a humble street thug to a mastermind's reign, the choices are endless, it's a thrilling campaign. Crew by my side, we're scheming all night, under neon skies, chasing dreams in the fight. The city's a canvas, my destiny's mine. In the story we're crafting, no limits, no lines. In unwritten roleplay, the script's in my hands. I'm building my story, I'm making my stand. From the highs of the heights to the calm after rain, this world is my home where we laugh through the pain. No path is too narrow, no goal out of sight. Together we rise in the city's dim light. Unwritten roleplay where legends are born. Through chaos and glory we weather the storm. Robbing Fleeca banks with my crew by my side. The Pacific's locked tight, but tonight it's our prize. From crafting in shadows to staking new ground, the roar of ambition, it's a deafening sound. Territories claim, we battle for more. The streets are alive and they're keeping the score. But it's more than the loot or the power we gain. It's the bonds that we build, the joy through the strain. In unwritten roleplay, the script's in my hands. I'm building my story, I'm making my stand. From the highs of the heights to the calm after rain, this world is my home where we laugh through the pain. No path is too narrow, no goal out of sight. Together we rise in the city's dim light. Unwritten roleplay where legends are born. Through chaos and glory we weather the storm. Every boost, every chase, every close call, every meeting in shadows behind old brick walls. It's not just the thrill, it's the family we find. Every action we take leaves the past behind. Each hour we play, another chapter unfolds. No limit to dreams in a city of gold. We rise and we fall, but the story won't end. In unwritten RP, I found more than a friend. In unwritten roleplay, the script's in my hands. I'm building my story, I'm making my stand. From the highs of the heights to the calm after rain, this world is my home where we laugh through the pain. No path is too narrow, no goal out of sight. Together we rise in the city's dim light. Unwritten roleplay where legends are born. Through chaos and glory we weather the storm. So here's to the stories unwritten, untold. The bonds that we form, the moments of gold. Unwritten RP, you're more than a game. You're a second home where I found my name. Untold, the bonds that we form, the moments of gold. Unwritten RP, you're more than a game. You're a second home where I found my name.
I log into the world where the streets come alive. Unwritten stories waiting my turn to survive. From a humble street thug to a mastermind's reign, the choices are endless, it's a thrilling campaign. Crew by my side, we're scheming all night, under neon skies, chasing dreams in the fight. The city's a canvas, my destiny's mine. In the story we're crafting, no limits, no lines. In unwritten roleplay, the script's in my hands. I'm building my story, I'm making my stand. From the highs of the heights to the calm after rain, this world is my home where we laugh through the pain. No path is too narrow, no goal out of sight. Together we rise in the city's dim light. Unwritten roleplay where legends are born. Through chaos and glory we weather the storm. Robbing Fleeca banks with my crew by my side. The Pacific's locked tight, but tonight it's our prize. From crafting in shadows to staking new ground, the roar of ambition, it's a deafening sound. Territories claimed, we battle for more. The streets are alive and they're keeping the score. But it's more than the loot or the power we gain. It's the bonds that we build, the joy through the strain. In unwritten roleplay, the script's in my hands. I'm building my story, I'm making my stand. From the highs of the heights to the calm after rain. This world is my home, where we laugh through the pain. No path is too narrow, no goal out of sight. Together we rise in the city's dim light. Unwritten roleplay, where legends are born. Through chaos and glory, we weather the storm. Every boost, every chase, every close call. Every meeting in shadows behind old brick walls. It's not just the thrill, it's the family we find. Every action we take leaves the past behind. Each hour we play, another chapter unfolds. No limit to dreams in a city of gold. We rise and we fall, but the story won't end. In unwritten RP, I found more than a friend. In unwritten roleplay, the script's in my hands. I'm building my story, I'm making my stand. From the highs of the heights to the calm after rain. This world is my home, where we laugh through the pain. No path is too narrow, no goal out of sight. Together we rise in the city's dim light. Unwritten roleplay, where legends are born. Through chaos and glory, we weather the storm. So here's to the stories, unwritten, untold. The bonds that we form, the moments of gold. Unwritten RP, you're more than a game. You're a second home where I found my name.
I log into the world where the streets come alive. Unwritten stories waiting my turn to survive. From a humble street thug to a mastermind's reign. The choices are endless, it's a thrilling campaign. Grew by my side, we're scheming all night. Under neon skies, chasing dreams in the fight. The city's a canvas, my destiny's mine. In this story we're crafting, no limits, no lines. In unwritten roleplay, the script's in my hands. I'm building my story, I'm making my stand. From the highs of the heist to the calm after rain. This world is my home, where we laugh through the pain. No path is too narrow, no goal out of sight. Together we rise in the city's dim light. Unwritten roleplay, where legends are born. Through chaos and glory, we weather the storm. Robbing Fleeca banks with my crew by my side. The Pacific's locked tight, but tonight it's our prize. From crafting in shadows to staking new ground. The roar of ambition, it's a deafening sound. Territories claimed, we battle for more. The streets are alive and they're keeping the score. But it's more than the loot or the power we gain. It's the bonds that we build, the joy through the strain. In unwritten roleplay, the script's in my hands. I'm building my story, I'm making my stand. From the highs of the heist to the calm after rain. This world is my home, where we laugh through the pain. No path is too narrow, no goal out of sight. Together we rise in the city's dim light. Unwritten roleplay, where legends are born. Through chaos and glory, we weather the storm. Every boost, every chase, every close call. Every meeting in shadows behind old brick walls. It's not just the thrill, it's the family we find. Every action we take leaves the past behind. Each hour we play, another chapter unfolds. No limit to dreams in a city of gold. We rise and we fall, but the story won't end. In unwritten RP, I found more than a friend. In unwritten roleplay, the script's in my hands. I'm building my story, I'm making my stand. From the highs of the heist to the calm after rain. This world is my home, where we laugh through the pain. No path is too narrow, no goal out of sight. Together we rise in the city's dim light. Unwritten roleplay where legends are born. Through chaos and glory, we weather the storm. So here's to the stories, unwritten, untold. The bonds that we form, the moments of gold. Unwritten RP, you're more than a game. You're a second home where I found my name. So here's to the stories, unwritten, untold. The bonds that we form, the moments of gold. Unwritten RP, you're more than a game. You're a second home where I found my name.
I log into the world where the streets come alive. Unwritten stories waiting, my turn to survive. From a humble street thug to a mastermind's reign, the choices are endless, it's a thrilling campaign. Crew by my side, we're scheming all night. Under neon skies, chasing dreams in the fight. The city's a canvas, my destiny's mine. In this story we're crafting, no limits, no lines. In unwritten roleplay, the script's in my hands. I'm building my story, I'm making my stand. From the highs of the heist to the calm after rain, this world is my home where we laugh through the pain. No path is too narrow, no goal out of sight. Together we rise in the city's dim light. Unwritten roleplay where legends are born. Through chaos and glory we weather the storm. Robbing Fleeca banks with my crew by my side. The Pacific's locked tight, but tonight it's our prize. From crafting in shadows to staking new ground, the roar of ambition, it's a deafening sound. Territory's claimed, we battle for more. The streets are alive and they're keeping the score. But it's more than the loot or the power we gain. It's the bonds that we build, the joy through the strain. In unwritten roleplay, the script's in my hands. I'm building my story, I'm making my stand. From the highs of the heist to the calm after rain, this world is my home where we laugh through the pain. No path is too narrow, no goal out of sight. Together we rise in the city's dim light. Unwritten roleplay where legends are born. Through chaos and glory we weather the storm. Every boost, every chase, every close call, every meeting in shadows behind old brick walls. It's not just the thrill, it's the family we find. Every action we take leaves the past behind. Each hour we play, another chapter unfolds. No limit to dreams in a city of gold. We rise and we fall, but the story won't end. In unwritten RP, I found more than a friend. In unwritten roleplay, the script's in my hands. I'm building my story, I'm making my stand. From the highs of the heist to the calm after rain, this world is my home where we laugh through the pain. No path is too narrow, no goal out of sight. Together we rise in the city's dim light. Unwritten roleplay where legends are born. Through chaos and glory we weather the storm. So here's to the stories unwritten, untold. The bonds that we form, the moments of gold. Unwritten RP, you're more than a game. You're a second home where I've found my name.
What do you guys think of that? It's pretty cool shit, huh? So there's offices, there's apartments, and then there's a pool area with views of the city. I've still got to work on some of this occlusion. I literally just put the stuff in today. I'm working on some map conflicts still, but um, yeah, the hospital is amazing. This building's really cool. It changes the, it changes the what do they call it? The skyline. You know, the city. So this, it gets rid of the construction areas, replaces them with something functional. Um, Combined with our Legion Square, there's this tram system.
Pleasant and comfortable journey. Thank you for choosing the NT monorail.
Oh, I just got an achievement for visiting Legion Square. Yeah, it changes up a little bit of the features of the area, but this tram system runs around kind of the main downtown area. And trams do, or monorail goes around, and you can get on it and ride it through the different destinations here. Yeah, it really changes the way. This is the type of stuff that I like. It's like as long as we've been playing GTA 5, there's been a construction area there. It's about damn time they finished the work, right? So there's that new skyscraper. There's this new skyscraper that's the hospital. There's this new skyscraper that's the Mile High Club. This is a new skyscraper that was added with Legion Square. It's been here, for a while now, but that's also something that changes the skyline of the city a bit too, and it just makes it look like development is continuing. Oh yeah, there's helipads for the hospital there. Um, so I've been working on just a few things. It's a GTA company. It's just a GTA company. Like it's probably the Prime knockoff, I would guess. Yeah, it's just a building to give it some to give the city a little extra character. So, but back to this reward system I was talking about. Not only do you get tutorials and you get the rewards from those things, but we also have achievements. This is where I'm currently working. I've finished the tutorial portion of it. I'm working on building out these achievements a bit. So there's going to be some silly ones in here. There's going to be a lot of them are going to be like progression goals, and that's why it's going to take me a little bit to set this up because I've got to build a lot of trackers to track what you guys are doing. So like um, so I can have different achievements. Like there'll be an achievement for chopping down 1,000 trees or something, and I've got to track every time you chop a tree down if I'm going to do that, right? Crafting stuff, just things that you guys do normally. There'll be achievements built in for those things. So playing in the city, driving cars, checking into the hospital, crafting things, gathering things, buying things, consuming things. I'm going to build a bunch of different trackers in for all that kind of stuff. And then it'll give you guys the options, or the opportunity to, get these achievements. Now, the cool thing about these achievements is they'll reward you for what you've done, but they'll also reward if you have a referral. They'll reward the person that you, the person that referred you to the server. They'll reward that person too. So this is my referral code here, so I would copy this and I would give this to somebody and I would say, hey, put this in to the redeem referral box, and then anytime they achieve something, I would get a bonus for their achievement. So this is a way, like, I was talking about earlier, this is really good for new players, right? Because if you've got a group of people that are coming into the city, say there's 6 of you, just as an example, you can set one another up on this referral system, or if like you have maybe you have a leader of your group, maybe 5, all 5 people put their leader as their referral. Now, as those 5 people do things through the achievement system and achieve stuff, then their leader will be getting bonus payments in the form of money, cash money, to to kind of benefit them. And the other thing is too is like I can for like killing people, I can award. Oh, I just got 24 hours played while I was sitting here. For like killing people, I can award bans instead of cash. So I'll have achievements for selling drugs. How many drugs have you sold? And we can award bans for that too. So the people that need bans for different things instead of clean will be able to get bans through this too. I don't know. I know you just saw the wheel. I don't know if I'm gonna use that because our casino wheel's kind of set up for that already, and I like the casino wheel how it is, especially with the changes I made recently to the ratios for awards. So I'm probably not gonna have that other wheel thing. So that's it. So right now I've just got to finish building out these achievements. Well, you get a daily spin at the casino. I don't know. Oh, cheap coffee just spoiled. Night Marcher, did you see the MLO that I put in? I see you in chat there. Oh, so you didn't see the MLO when I was running around the city and showing off the new mappings? You didn't see what I showed off there? It's kind of a bummer, huh, guys? I wonder if I can get a tram to show up. Yeah, what the? Uh-oh, help. Blech.
Attention, attention. Welcome to the NT monorail station. The train will arrive shortly. For your safety, please stay behind the yellow line. The monorail is operating on its regular schedule. We wish you a pleasant and comfortable journey. Thank you for choosing the NT monorail.
Do I? Oh wait, do I not have it running?
Attention, attention. Welcome to the NT monorail station. The train will arrive shortly. For your safety, please stay behind the yellow line. The monorail is operating on its regular schedule. We wish you a pleasant and comfortable journey. Thank you for choosing the NT monorail.
Meow. Hey, Fridges. Thanks for raiding over, man. Done with stream already? Taking a break? A drive-in movie? Legion? I'm stuck on the stairs.
We wish you a pleasant and comfortable journey. Thank you for choosing the NT monorail.
Hey, thanks for the follow. Yeah, I can't seem to... It's supposed to summon it when a player's in the area. Oh, here it comes. I just was being impatient.
Attention, attention. Welcome to the NT monorail station. The train will arrive shortly. For your safety, please stay behind the yellow line. The monorail is operating on its regular schedule. We wish you a pleasant and comfortable journey. Thank you for choosing the NT monorail.
Everybody, welcome in from Fridge's stream. This is our community meeting stream. I'm Senlar, I'm the developer of the server that Fridges plays in, called Unwritten Roleplay. And I'm just showing off some new features that I've been working on. This is a monorail. It goes around the city. Sheesh, I'll have to do it for you because for some reason my HUD-FX isn't working. But you mentioned drive-through, like a drive-in type of deal. I don't know if you noticed it, but there's a big screen there. Maybe that's why you said something. But I could, if it's not already set up for it, I could make that big screen work with the new TV system. Let's go have a look. Yeah, it's not set up. But I'm pretty sure I could set this up to work with the TV system. And then you could put a big-ass YouTube video up on that. Vinewood Bowl, there's no screen there. But I don't know if you could get many cars in here. You put a bunch of chairs in the grass, though. And watch a movie there. But Vinewood Bowl doesn't have a screen, because I checked it earlier. Where am I? Oh, over there. See, it just has like this door. There is a cinema. There's a map I could put in for it. It's not that one. I think it's this one. I think it's this one. But there's a bunch of them. But I think I have a map for this one I could put in that has like a big screen in it. Excuse me, if people were interested in that type of deal. Uh-oh. Oh shit. Oop. Oh, brutal. Food trucks. Yeah, definitely. Food trucks would be really cool. Do a little bit of a news story about it. Should we show Night Marcher what he missed? What do you guys think? Should we? Should we, huh? Should we go show him what he missed? Should we make him sweat it out? Yes? Yes? Yas? 3 yasses. I gotta wait 20 minutes, guys. Send EMS. Here, I'll send the distress signal. Oh. Uh-oh. Getting ICU'd. Okay. It looks like you guys want me to show him. Alright, we'll go show him. We'll wait. Gotta wait to be released from the hospital. Because I hurt myself just now. Development can be a painful thing. I don't think I've got a whole heck of a lot else to really talk about. Night Marcher. Oh, it's not too many rooms. It's not a huge building, but I mean it's a huge building. It's not a huge interior. But this is the only one that I could get to work. There's not a lot of options for Weasel News maps out there, and the other ones crash the shit out of people. But you got roof access, so when you get a chopper and you slap the Weasel News logo on it, you'll be able to park it up there. It's not the size as high. Yeah. So I've been told. Then you got some bathrooms here. Wardrobe will be in there, just like it is at the other places. Got some vending machines, then little parking lot back here. And it's right across from the new hospital, which is right there. And it's by the Uwawa. And it's by the new tram. It's pretty cool. It's a good location. Wow. What else has been going on, guys? How you doing? Let's look.
Attention, attention. Welcome to the NT monorail station. The train will arrive
I can
shortly.
talk real
For
quick
your
about
safety,
this,
please
the
stay
new
behind the
VIP
yellow line.
stuff,
The monorail is operating
since
on
that
its
was an
regular
update
schedule.
yesterday,
We wish you a pleasant
and I'll just talk about it. So oh, there's cars for me testing here. So basically, you can go into this VIP shop coming soon, the Weasel News thing. Um, yeah, soon. So this is a VIP car sales. This is basically um, how I'm getting the S pluses into the city. I've always wanted them to be limited. S pluses are, end game kind of achievements for people, or maybe not end game, but extremely high level. Um, and I wanted them to be something that was hard to get, not just hard to get from a money perspective, but also just from a hard to get perspective, right? Because it's one of those things where if I just threw the S pluses into the dealership, then and they were, anybody could buy one anytime they wanted. Uh, I don't think it would work out very well for a number of different reasons. So basically, this system is designed in a way that's going to help limit the flow of the S pluses into the city and also enforce variety, so it won't be one person finds that, just for example, like this car is like the best handling S plus in the world, and so then everyone buys this car because it's the best handling S plus in the world, right? Um, it won't be that way because the way the system is designed. Basically, if I can explain it to you, so what it does is every day when the server restarts, this guy looks through the all of the owned vehicles and he looks for S pluses, and then he looks at all the S pluses that are available, and then if there are S pluses that are available that have never been bought before, those get put on a list. The ones that have been bought or are currently owned um, are not on that list. And then he chooses a random number of vehicles to make available that day, and I'll be changing that slightly over time. It's low right now just because it needs to be, so he'll only have a couple probably. Um, and that's all he that's and there's one of each, and that's all he has for the day. So today, at least on dev, it's not going to be the same on live. But if I go and I open this up, I'm working on some changes too because people were not sure what they were, and I had to say like these are S pluses. So I'm gonna have different classes listed here so that I can also offer different vehicles because I'm planning on doing a little bit more with it than what's here currently. But right now it's just S pluses. So he's chosen to offer 3 today, and these are the 3 that he has chosen. Um, Now again, this is dev. It doesn't use the same database as live, so I know this Dominator GTT is currently owned on live, so it wouldn't show up in the list. Um, Now, if say there's only 2 unowned S Plus vehicles, and he wants to list 3 vehicles that day. What he'll do is he'll list the 2 unowned ones, and then he'll pick a third from the group that has the next lowest amount owned. So basically, if there's 1 owned, that'll be the next. And then it continues to go up from there. So once every S Plus is owned, then he'll only list S Pluses that only exist, that are only owned by 1 person. And any S Plus that's owned by 2 people won't be in that list. And it'll go through that whole cycle again, and then 3, and it'll go through that cycle, and then 4, and it'll go through that cycle. So if people don't buy the S Pluses, like if it gets down, so say these are the last 3, and just say nobody like gave a shit, like no one wants these vehicles. These are the only vehicles that'll ever be available until someone buys them, because we have to get to the point where every single one of the S Pluses is owned before it'll start cycling back through them again. Does that make sense? And if I buy this, like I'm gonna buy this Tyrant. No, I'm gonna buy the Dominator. So I'll buy this Dominator. Oh, I'm in the middle of making changes to it. I was working on that before the stream, so I can't. Oh, it worked. Okay. So now you'll see it's not in the list. So now there's only 2 vehicles. So that's just how it works. So like if you and I are in here shopping at the same time, and I buy that Dominator, you can't buy it. It's not available anymore. And once all 3 of these vehicles, or the rest of the 2 now, are sold for the rest of the server cycle, there will be no vehicles available. Then at restart, he'll go out and pick a new set of vehicles, and that's what's available that day. So it's not like because the Tyrant's on here, 10 people can come to the shop and buy, and everybody gets to buy a Tyrant. It's more limited than that. You do have to have a supporter package to buy these cars, but anybody can use them. The supporters can sell them to people. You can cancel you could get bronze. Hell, you could even get the 7-day trial and come here and buy a car and then never renew your trial. That's fine. It's, it's an additional way to limit how fast and how many can be put into the city. Because these S Plus vehicles handling is like way better than the S. It's like a 20 mile. It's like a 15 to 20 mile an hour difference. It's a big difference. So I don't want everybody having these. I don't want these all over the place. Yeah, they're super fast. They'll cost a bit to upgrade though, but they handle really well and their acceleration's awesome. I mean, they're the best performance cars in the server. Ooh, I got an achievement for going 80 miles an hour. Oh, you know what? That's another thing I forgot to mention. That just reminded me. Another achievement that I'll be putting in is for your speeding tickets. Oh, I saw that coming. So I'm gonna put an achievement in for getting speeding tickets, and what I'm gonna do is your first 100 tickets, when you get after you get 100 tickets, the bonus that you'll receive from the reward system, the money bonus that you receive from this reward system will be how much the tickets cost you. So, and the reason I want to do that is that's aimed at new players. So new players, those speeding tickets fuck with new players quite a bit. I mean, when you've got some money and you've found ways to make money faster, you don't care about them as much. But when you're new and you don't have a lot of money and you haven't figured out how to make money as fast, they can hurt quite a bit. So, basically the first 100 are free. For the speeding tickets. But by the way, I talked about adding tracking systems for those things. There's another reason I wanted to add those. By the way, did you guys see this ring store that I added? If you thought that Valentine's Day was the only time you could buy rings, you're wrong. You can come here and buy them. So if you want rings, they're available right here. It says forever, of course. Of course it's permanent. It says forever right there. Look, forever. Forever. It has an infinity symbol, for God's sakes. It is always forever. I love you always, forever, here and far. We'll stand together and remember. I will remember you. You know what I'm saying? Rayu's bopping next to me. You want to say hi?
Hello. I am the DoorDash driver for the dream.
Oh, you're door dashing?
Yes.
All right, hold up, chat. Hold up. What do we got?
Did you really just call them chat?
Hold up, chat. Look,
Chat.
that's what they are. It has their name right there. Rayu.
Hello.
Hi, Rayu. What do you got for me?
Please.
What are we doing, Mexican?
Yeah.
Ooh, hold on. Let me see.
Hello.
Tacos de carne
How's the
asada.
weather today?
Ooh, burrito. Burrito
Looks like the
fajita.
weather's rainy, but hopefully the weather in your IRLs are good. I don't know. I'm sorry. I'm that retail worker that just talked about the weather, so I'm just coming here to talk about the weather.
The weather. Ooh, cheesecake. Wait.
Cheesecake.
Those look good. Yeah, the cheesecake.
Cheesecake at a
Cheesecake
Mexican
chimichanga.
restaurant? I'm down for it.
Hell yeah. Spicy bean and rice
Cheesecake
burrito.
chimichanga? Are you kidding me? It was called a cheesecake chimichanga. I don't know what that is.
Burrito de la casa.
Uh,
That looks good. What's on it? Oh.
Burrito in the house?
Burrito of the house.
Oh.
From the house.
But it's not a house, it's a restaurant.
House enchiladas. Those look good. I think I had those last time. I kind of want some of these street tacos.
You're going to it. You're getting nice food from a nice Mexican restaurant. You're like, street tacos. For the street.
Most ordered. Oh, the burrito is huge. I like the burrito.
I like that I like that it says burrito, like it says the so and so restaurant burrito, but then it says it's huge. Also
It's
in the
huge.
title.
It is the
Like,
size
they
of
made
the
a
whole
side
plate.
comment in the title for the burrito.
You guys, it's a $20 burrito. Hold on. It comes with steak, chicken, carnitas, rice, beans, lettuce, sour cream, and cheese, and topped with a white cheese sauce.
I kind of want it.
Queso blanco.
It's huge.
It's huge. It's $20.
It literally says it's huge.
It's got 3 kinds of meat. $20. Yeah, it's worth it though. It's honestly, that's what I get when I go to the restaurant. That is 100% what I get. But these tacos carne asada look good. 3 skirt steak tacos
Damn.
with cilantro.
That's actually so rough.
How many of you guys like cilantro or think it tastes like soap? I
team
didn't
cilantro
I
and
didn't
team
I didn't know that was a genetic thing. Did you guys know that? I love cilantro. To a point, yeah. There is such a thing as too much. Burrito loco.
Sorry. I don't
What is
know
she
why that
laughing?
made
What
me
is she laughing at?
laugh when you act like cilantro. It's a what is it
What is
actually?
cilantro?
I
It
don't
is
know
a
how to describe it.
it's an herb.
It's an herb.
Who's got the herb?
It's like never mind. I don't know how to describe
She
it.
doesn't want to. It tastes like soap to some people,
No, I don't
and
know.
to other
It tastes like
people,
onions. It tastes like onions and parsley had a baby.
onion, 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 onion,
Is that a
onion,
description?
onion, onion. Is that a description? It's like parsley and what had a baby?
Onion.
Parsley and onion? I don't think it tastes like onions at all.
It looked like parsley and then it had that kind of like
Ooh, do they have taquitos? Ah, they do. They have taquitos.
don't lie.
Let's get an order of the taquitos. Can I just press the button?
Yeah,
Chicken or
Are
beef
you
taquitos?
or are you chicken?
Which one do you want? I'll do either. What?
Chicken or beef?
You said chicken? You want chicken or beef?
I don't want
You don't want taquitos?
no, I'll take it.
Yeah, I thought you would. What kind?
Beef.
Beef. That's what's for dinner. Say it again. Say it again.
I smell like beef.
Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do the it's huge burrito. You know what? Why not?
You want that?
Yeah.
I want one too.
You want one too? Let's get two of them. Fuck it. There you
Okay,
go.
the taquitos.
All right, chat. We got two it's huge burritos and some beef taquitos.
Okay, we're gonna share the taquitos then.
Yeah, we'll share the taquitos. You want to get two? Get two orders.
No, they're
There's six, so that's enough. Just one
that is
order.
way enough. They're the 80.
They're the itty bitties?
I mean,
That's
that's fine.
fine. That's fine. That's fine.
That's alright.
That's alright. Yeah, it's good. Damn Americans.
This is how we talk to each other every day, by the way.
Welcome to my life. Alright, so. Back, so yeah, forever means forever. For those following along at home.
Is there churros?
Don't forget the churros. Yeah, there's churros. You look what you've done. Look what you've done. I hope you're proud of yourself. Now we're getting churros. Bam. That's what I thought. Look how fast this shit is. Anyways, the S pluses are going to be limited, etc. Blah blah blah. You can sell them to other players and everything, so it's all good. No real money. If you want to support the server, we appreciate it, and this is just another way that we should show our appreciation to people that help us continue to operate and pay for the hosting bills and pay for these wonderful map additions like the ones that I've showed off in the stream today. So, if you're so inclined, you can head over to the Discord at any time. In the server shop option, which is at the top of the Discord channels, you'll see that we have 3 different packages available: bronze, silver, and gold. And the bronze has a 7-day trial that you can use. You get 7 days for free, and it lists the different perks that we offer there. There's some paycheck benefits in game, and there's some Discord perks. You guys get access to leaks when I show off different things that I'm working on. I always like to show the supporters before everybody else sees them, and a bunch of other stuff. So. Let's get rid of that thunder so we can hear each other. Do we have an ET on the rest of the stuff for weapons is coming? Yeah, well, we can, I guess we could go to Q&A. I was trying to think, hang on, let me just make sure I don't have anything else that I wanted to cover. Make sure you're keeping up on the rule updates. those get posted to announcements when they happen. I did add a non-subscription based way to support if you want to throw money at us for something. Sometimes people have come to me and said, "Hey, like, you know, I want you to do this or do that. I can, you know, cash app you or something." I don't like doing that. Um, I basically any donations that come to the server, I want them to come through our Discord. It just makes it easy. I actually have to file taxes on this shit, so it just makes it easier for me to track everything. So that's kind of why they're there. If you want to toss some cash at the server without it being a monthly subscription, you can do that through the coffee supplier or the cocktail supplier option. Again, that's in the server shop. It's at the top of the Discord, and then you would click on products, and you'll see you could buy a cat a cocktail, or you can buy Sunlar a coffee, and it's $4.99. Comes with a roll, a Discord roll, and it's a one-time type of deal. Um, yeah, so that's the supporter stuff. Although there are other ways of supporting us that I don't take money. One big thing that you can do to help us out is leaving positive reviews or sharing your experiences on our server through the CFX post. Um, again, in the Discord, there's a channel called Recruiting Members, and it's under Important Information. And you can find our CFX forums post there. It's in the Server Bazaar section, and it's a great way for us to attract new players to the server. So if you're interested in helping us grow our population, that's a wonderful way that you can pitch in and help out. Just simply by making a post there ever so often. Good rule of thumb is we'd like to have a new post showing up there every 12 hours consistently without missing a day. Just every 12 hours, we'd love to have a post. So if you can, um, it only takes a few minutes, and it doesn't have to be major. You really could just say something nice about the community, or share share a fun roleplay experience you had with other players here. Um, bonus points if you throw up a picture or a video or something like that, but you don't even have to do that. Honestly, like, just having activity on there helps keep us, at the top, towards the top of the list, and helps people find us easier. Most of our long-term members come from either word of mouth referral from their friends or through that CFX post. And a lot of times, the word of mouth comes from somebody that came from the CFX forums looking for a server to play on. So that's a great way to help us out too. Of course, the other way to help us out is just by being active and logging in and creating opportunities for roleplay between your characters and other players here. And by doing so in a way that helps to enrich other people's experiences and give them the opportunities to build stories, and give yourself the opportunity to build more stories and link your character to other players through interaction. Quality roleplay. Not just the pursuit of grinding, although that there's a good there's a place for that too. But challenge yourself if you can to interact with other players from time to time, or as much as possible, really. Yeah, yeah. Shout out to our streamers. That's I consider that word of mouth, but those guys and girls are great for showing off what the city has to offer in a way that allows people to take a look before they spend the time, going through the process of getting into roleplay. I feel like there was something else I wanted to cover. I usually have like Brat Cat or Maxie helping me remember stuff, but let's see. Yeah, I don't. Yeah, I don't know. Okay, we'll go to taking questions from the community. So, if you guys have any questions, anything, as long as it's not too personal. I don't like to get super duper personal. But if you guys have any questions, now is your chance to get those questions answered. Just type them into Twitch chat, and I'll do the best I can. Go on, go outside. Go pee. Go on. Has Batman always been able to breathe fire? No. It's a new upgrade to the suit. Are we getting a progress bar for Taxi? Uh, it's it's something that I can do, but it's gonna be lower on my list of priorities. James asked something earlier. Do we have an ETA? No, I don't do ETAs. I don't do ETAs because I just can't. There's too much shit that comes up where my ETAs are always going to be wrong. So I just don't do them because it disappoints me and everybody else. Can you have a free fancy car? No. I mean, yeah, you got one when you flew in. The Emperor's it's freaking nice, man. Emperor's great. Does Batman need to go to Parsons? Depends on which Batman you're talking about. I think one of the Batman does. Is there a way that we can move storage in Bahama Mamas from the front office into the bar area? Yeah, yeah, we can do that. Just put that in as a bug report, and I'll get to it. Wait, are we getting a? Oh, okay. I already answered that question. It's not really needed. It's curious. Yeah, I understand. I'll do it. Like I said, it's just I have so much to do that I have to prioritize things, and uh, yeah, I'm also I'm built different mentally than a lot of people. Um, I find, and so uh, it's kind of how I work. Sometimes I have to focus on one thing and get it done. Um, I like to try to make people happy, and I like to try to be as many places as I can. But sometimes when I have those days, I can I'll, I can, I've done it many times where I'll spend all day just chasing a bunch of different stuff everywhere. Like something comes up in the Discord, or I see something on someone's stream, and just I'm bouncing everywhere, and I'm getting a lot of little stuff done, but I don't feel like I'm accomplishing much, and that can start to get me down a bit, um, just because I feel the pressure of all of the other things that I need to do not getting done, and so sometimes I have to put some things off so that I can kind of clean my plate up a bit. You know what I mean? Drugs probably would help. So, or wait, is that not what you were? Maybe I took that the wrong way. Okay, let's see. General question, are key bindings app related or city related? So the way that key bindings in FiveM work is it's based on the script that the key binding is in, and so in the script's name, and then the command that it's linked to. So a lot of times, like popular scripts that you'll see a lot of different servers use the same, like a phone script, for example. There's one phone script right now that's like used on a majority of the servers. There's also like one boosting script that's used on a majority of the servers right now. So if you set keybinds up for something like that on another server and we use the same script with the same name, your key bindings will carry over. But if it's renamed, if I rename the script, or if it's not the same script, then the key bindings will be different. And then there's, to even further complicate it, there's some key bindings that are done with an older methodology that do not allow you to customize them, and those won't be the same between different servers. It'll be whatever I have it set to here. I don't think there's a lot of those left, because the old way is way worse than the new way of doing it, and it doesn't allow customization. So a lot of things I try to do all my key bindings with the new method. So hopefully that answers your question. Do we have any ETA on when we given an ETA about ETA starting to be announced? I do actually. Never. Yeah. Is there a chance you can get a pharmacy in the new hospital to be player owned? No. Nope. But there is going to be some developments on the pharmacy end of things, but it'll be through EMS, not player owned. Is there a possibility in the future of having business TVs in the front? No, I'm not going to put a lot of time and effort into business TVs. How about drugs? Yes? I don't have a question. What's the question? You want me to take drugs? Do I get frequent flyer status for flying in from Melbourne? Look, we've had some Australian players, and I love them, but their ping sucks. So if you make it in, you deserve a trophy. Things in the voiceover for the tutorial where it mentioned crews instead of gangs. I'm not super worried about it. I wouldn't worry about it. You can use them. Do I ever just watch over people like God? No, I'm too busy for that. I watch over people. I do watch over people, but I'm doing it like a staff member to make sure that they're not being fucking stupid. That's usually, if I'm watching over you, it's not a good thing. LSMS enhancements, yeah, well, there's a whole ass new hospital, so I'd say that's an enhancement. Key binding explanation's good. So if we use some of the same scripts that you currently have in another city, then they should have the same bindings, yeah. Yeah. I mean, you can always here. You know, the best way to answer your question is just like because you can see them all right here. So just open up your settings, go to key bindings, and down here on FiveM, this is where they're at. So I mentioned the phone script. It's called LB phone. So like Here's all the phone key bindings. If if your other server used LB phone, which most servers do now, it's kind of the most popular phone script out there, then your key bindings will have carried over from there. Yep. But honestly, like, just look right here. This is the best way to know. Just come in here and look for the phone. Here's all the phone key bindings. Not to rehash what I've shown off, but is a new hospital replace an existing one? I don't have an answer for that question. The new hospital's right here, though. So here's the Ahu Cafe. Yan. And then right outside, there's the tram. And then there's the new hospital right across the street from it. There's some ATMs that people can rob. I mean, you can withdraw money from. Here's the lobby. I gotta work on this lighting issue still. There's the pharmacy. There's a little 24/7 gift shop. Along the back we have an eye exam room. We have a dentistry room, tooth extractions. And then there's exam rooms, medical exam rooms. And then there's regular patient rooms. There's an emergency department across the bridge. So emergency is a little bit separate from the other part of the hospital. There's a big bay for parking employee vehicles and ambulances. Really big. There's a surgical room. There's a whole bunch of cool stuff. You want to see my favorite part? This is an angiogram. I think that's what they call it. There's a little testing room here. This is the surgery section. So you got two different surgery rooms with all the fancy surgery equipment. But the best part, guys, was that intensive care. And then over here is autopsy. Autopsy? Autopsy. What is it? Morgue. That is definitely not how that's spelled. It's autopsy. Autopsy. Autopussy. Opposed to monopoly. We'll just call it 21. This is 21. So we have a 21. Or topsy. Or topsy. Dear Lord Opsy. Yeah, so this is the autopussy room. Oh god. Sorry. Trigger warning. They didn't make it. Definitely didn't make it. Clean up on aisle 21. Anybody? Hello? Oh, this person definitely... Oh my god, it's the Haktua girl. What the fuck? She's dead! No! My Haktua coins. Ah, Topsy. There you go. Somebody got it. Here's the little refrigerator trays. Oh lord. Who's eating french fries in here and spilled their ketchup all over the place? That is unsanitary. Hey, oh god. Is that the farmer? It's bloated. You guys want to make s'mores? That's what this is for, right? Is this a morgue or a fucking haunted house? It's not a morgue. It's auto, um, it's 21. Mahawk 2 of coins. No. Hospital pizza ovens. Yeah, exactly. I think it's kind of cool that your intensive care is separated from the regular hospital. Oh, we can set things up however you guys want, though. There's more. I mean, here, since Kat's here, I'll do one more thing. I don't want to go through the rest of the entire place, but just because Kat missed it earlier. I'll do one more thing for Kat. Is it you singing in the loading screen? No, it's not. It's not me. Third floor, Kat. You want to see your new digs? Grey's Anatomy. House. I'd be more for house. Little training room for employees, little break room, little meeting, little TV, lounge area. And then there's bathrooms and a VIP suite. VIP rooms for the more important guests. Although I don't know how someone's gonna actually lay on that bed. Because I don't think we have an animation that fits a curved bed like that. Yeah. Okay, any other questions? Ask me anything. Hey, bro, it's a freaking glass door. You can't walk through there. Any other questions? Did I miss one? Scoliosis bed. Oof. Any questions? Any questions, guys? You can ask me anything. With the new tunnels. With the new tunnels, am I going to be doing anything to Sandy? I already did. What are you talking about, doing anything to Sandy? Do we need a new LSMS fleet? Fuck no. Why would you need a new fleet? What are you talking about? You crazy. You got, what, 3 ambulances? 'Cause the lights? What lights? You mean the green and you mean changing the light colors? I just need time to get to that. Oh, the tram's here. The monorail. I always call it a tram. The tram's on the ground. The monorail's in the center. Is there going to be anything up in Sandy? What do you want up in Sandy? You got, cause like what? Cause we have stuff in Sandy. Well, we have businesses there. Is it not showing on the map? There's a burger shot. And we got the new marina right across from the burger shot. And there's a hospital. And there's a bank. There's a clothing store. Sheriff's office. And then, yeah, so there's food, a food business here. And then right over in Grapeseed, just take the bridge. Just take the bridge, right? So from Burger Shot, drive down the road, hit the new Alamo Sea Bridge, come over, try not to crash, and then go right here to the Black Lantern. And you go in stuff and get yourself a bar drinks and bar stuff, stress stuff. So right here in Sandy, Grapeseed and Sandy have both of those businesses. I mean, I could. I think I was going to. I just probably never did. But I was gonna consider opening this back up as a mechanic place. It just is so small, and there's not a lot to it. But I could put a mechanic here if people want that. And that's kind of it from like a business perspective. We only really have 3 types of businesses now. 4 if you consider news. But I'm not putting in more news is in. Right? We have food and drink businesses, and that's the Burger Shot. We have alcohol businesses, that's the Black Lantern. And then we have mechanic shops. So if I put a mechanic shop here, which I can do, it's just kind of tiny, but I can put a mechanic shop there. There's a food there, and there's a drink there. It's not that far of a drive to when you're up north. The news is a. Yeah, I rode the tram earlier, but I can go hop on there while I answer questions again. Go back to the I missed it. It's over here. Any other questions? Hen house. Oh, and Polito, yeah. I mean, do we have Polito covered? We got the hen house, which is.
What the hell?
Hen house is alcohol. So where's the food and drink business up there in Polito? It was the Polito Cafe, but that's gone. Are we missing a food and drink business in Polito? The hen house is in my list as alcohol, but maybe that's wrong. Brat Cat would know what it is, because she's the one that kind of managed that project of redoing everything. Is it a food drink business now, Cat? Did we change it?
Thank you for choosing the NT monorail.
So we would be missing alcohol then. I've so the boom boxes. What about using the old DJ system for inside of businesses? Uh, the old DJ system. I'm not gonna bring that back. Um, it it was kind of cool. Like, don't get me wrong, but um, it did require a lot of custom setup, and the new boombox system, it has been changed with the update. It should be alcohol. Okay, well I do have it as alcohol. Oh, I think that's our DoorDash. I have it as alcohol. Anyway, so for the DJ system, like the boom boxes, um, will do better for anybody setting up something like that than the DJ system did, because and I don't have it in yet, but there's a here comes the tram, the monorail.
Attention, attention. Welcome to the NT monorail station. The train will arrive shortly. For your safety, please stay behind the yellow line.
The boombox system allows you to put down multiple speakers and link them. But like I said, I don't have it fully in yet. So basically, there's going to be like a main boombox, and then there's going to be speakers. Right now, just the boombox is in, but there'll be Bluetooth speakers that I'm putting in. So like what you'll do for your DJ setup, like if you wanted to set up a DJ thing down there where you see all the flashing lights, is you can go down there, you put the main boombox by the DJ booth, and then you'd put Bluetooth speakers, around the other areas further out from the DJ booth, and then you would connect them to that boombox at the DJ booth. And then when you play, when you choose songs from the DJ booth, it'll play on the Bluetooth speakers too. So that's the new boombox system supports that. I just need to put in the speakers as an item that you can buy, the Bluetooth speakers. As far as for it getting put in the cars, that feature's broken right now, and that's an encrypted script, so I can't do anything about it. I've opened a ticket with the script developer to let them know. I did that the day that I put the new system in to the server, and they have done a wonderful job of ignoring me since then, which is just how these things go. I opened up the ticket on February 14th, so we'll just continue to wait for them to address it. My hands are tied. Ah! Somebody hit me. But yes, the goal is to make them being able to be put back in the vehicles. Doggo bork. Speaking of boot boxes, are they them not to play with streamer mode on? Is there a way to get them not to play? I'll have to look into it. Is that put in as a bug? I think it's bugged. Is it bugged? You put it in? Okay, good. Yeah. Damn. Rayu's showing me the burrito, and it literally came in like its own... What are they? I don't even know what you call it. Rayu, take a picture and upload it to the Discord. Holy shit. Oh my god. I mean, that's worth $20. Take a picture and upload it to the Discord somewhere. Or that's crazy. Put it in food. Put it in the food channel. You guys, you have to see this. Rayu's gonna upload it to the food channel. It's crazy. Sharing is caring in the Discord. Yep, we're just riding the tram. Here's the new Legion Square. Well, new a while ago, but with the roundabout, we're gonna stop right in front of the D8 office here. Any questions? Any other questions, you guys? A streamer mode, yeah, it's a bug. I'll look into it. Anything else? Speaking of D8, what about D8? You want me to get off the tram now? The tram triggers based on a player being in the area too, by the way. So like, um, you should be able to just come stand here by this ticket booth, and the tram will show up. What do you want to talk about D8? Go ahead. You guys, if you don't get your questions out soon, I'm leaving because my food's here. So now or never. I can. I'm more than happy to talk about D8. Do what thing? Did I want to do what thing? What do you talk about? There's like so many things I want to do for D8. I've got a list. What thing? Announce what? What? What are we announcing? Oh God! Now I don't even know. Now I'm gonna be surprised. What are we supposed to announce? The thing. That thing. That thing. She's DMing me. Hold on. Lol. We should. Oh. Yeah. That was what I was thinking of earlier that I couldn't remember that I was wanting to announce. So do you want to? Do you want to? Are you ready?
I log into the world where the streets come alive. Unwritten stories waiting my turn to survive. From a humble street thug to a mastermind's reign, the choices are endless, it's a thrilling campaign. Crew by my side, we're scheming all night. Under neon skies, chasing dreams in the fight. The city's a canvas, my destiny's mine. In the story we're crafting, no limits, no lines. In unwritten roleplay, the script's in my hands. I'm building my story, I'm making my stand. From the highs of the heist to the calm after rain. This world is my home where we laugh through the pain. No path is too narrow, no goal out of sight. Together
Did I announce it
unwritten role
publicly? I don't remember. Oh no, I did announce it publicly. Okay. Yeah. Let me go and change it right now. I'm doing it live.
The streets are alive and they're keeping the score. But it's more than the loot or the power we gain. It's the bonds that we build, the joy through the strain.
Supporters, thank you so much for your support and helping to maintain this community and allow me to keep doing what I'm doing here, and for helping make this place a reality. A while back I announced the Dynasty 8 custom request system, and we had launched that for our supporters, our premium members only, as an early access. And right now I'll be opening. Oh shit! Right now I'll be opening that up to everybody. So if you are not a supporter and you've been waiting for to put in a custom request for Dynasty 8, you'll be able to do that here shortly. As soon as I click this button right there. Okay, they're open. Anybody can use it now.
So here's to the stories, unwritten, untold, the bonds that we form, the
do you want to put an announcement out in the announcements channel to the announcement pings? Just let them know and then link them to it. Sweet. I'll go and modify the post.
Into the world where the streets come alive. Unwritten stories waiting my turn to survive. From a humble street thug to a master.
I think there's a question in here. Does the listing on the app for D8 show random places, or does it show a few in different areas? The D8 listings on the app are like each one is an actual house that's for sale, or building, whatever type it is. So if you're looking for, specifically if you're looking for a workshop, you can look at workshops and it's going to show you all the workshops that are currently available. If you hit set waypoint, then you can go right to that location, and you should be able to find a sign to purchase it with. This one is. Oh, there it is. You do have to be inside of the zone to see the sign, so some of them, like this one, sometimes you have to get really close, especially if it's like a workshop or a warehouse. So just keep that in mind. Like this one I didn't see right away because I wasn't close enough to the door. So if somebody wanted a place in an area like Sandy or Polito, they just need to ask. Yeah, so like basically what you should do is you should look on this site, you should look here first. You know, if you're specifically looking for something, you know what you're looking for in an area, just look and see if there's already one there, because if there is, you could just buy that. You don't have to wait, you don't have to do anything. However, if you know exactly what you want and where you want it, there are requirements, and that's all in the Discord. Just read the Discord. Please make sure you read the Discord before you put in a request, because we will just close your request if you don't. Like, we're not going to sit there and hold your hand through this process, because it's a custom request. So we need you to do the work to understand what we are asking and give us a request that is proper. If we do close it, we will explain why we closed it, so you'll at least be able to use that to go from. We're not just going to close it and be like, haha, you suck, loser. We're not going to do that. We're going to say, we denied this because you didn't do XYZ. Please read the requirements and resubmit. And the reason we close it instead of trying to work with people in a ticket like that is, number one, there's like literally one person doing this, so we need to respect their time. Secondly, we're taking things in the order in which they come in, and so we're going to give somebody that takes the time to do it right, we're going to give them the priority over somebody that's just throwing shit at the wall and seeing what sticks, if that makes any sense. Okay, not because we're trying to be like dicks, but we have to do things a certain way for this to work. And custom requests for houses are they're a privilege. I mean, we don't have to do that because you can, like, if you want a warehouse, you can get a warehouse. Just find the warehouse that's available, and right now you can go and buy this warehouse right now. Like, if you have the money, right? So and we're gonna keep we, as in the one person that's doing this, who's probably, you guys all know, she's gonna keep this stocked with properties, so that there'll always be properties of every type available. So, like, even if you don't do a custom request, you can still get what you need. It just might not be exactly where you want it. But so if you fuck around and find out, then you're just gonna have to work from this list, is basically what we're saying. But the custom request, if you do it right, then she'll create what you ask for, where you ask for it, as long as it meets the criteria. You know, for example, like, it has to make sense, right? Like, I can't go, oh yeah, this door right here, yeah, I want a mansion in here. Put me a mansion in here. Does that look like a mansion to you? No. Mansions don't go in that building. You know what I'm saying? So, like, you know, same thing is, like, you can't go to fucking a big ass house in the hills and be like, oh yeah, this house right here, you know, fucking put me a Put me a trailer in this house. I want a trailer here. This ain't a trailer. You can't have a trailer here. You know what I'm saying? So like, you can live in a container. You can. Yeah, you can live in a container as long as it's a shipping container and you ask for a shipping container in it. A shipping container is an actual thing we have. Do you know what I'm saying? I don't care what you live in. You can live in a shed. You can live in a trailer. You could live in a warehouse if you want to live in a warehouse. That's fine. But the point is that when you're requesting stuff, it has to make sense, or it's going to get denied. And they'll tell you, like, you can't request a commercial property in a residential building. You can't request a residential property in a commercial building. And you can't request a huge interior in a small building. Make sense? You can live anywhere as long as it makes sense. Has to be realistic, yeah. And ultimately, you know, we'll be the judges of that. You'll learn. We'll tell you. We'll be like, yeah, this doesn't work because of this. And the other thing, the prices. I know I need to change it. She asked me to change it. I haven't done it yet, but I will say just here in the community meeting for the good of everybody, the prices are the midpoint. The prices are not set specifically to be exactly what I put on there. That's the median price. So it can be less than what I put on there, but it can also be more. And it depends on where you buy your house at, and it depends on the area. If it's a rich area, like if it's a nice rich area like this, you know, where there's nice houses and they're bigger and it's, you know, it's fucking looks nice and shit. They got fucking shrubberies. I don't know. They got pools and stuff. Yeah, it's gonna cost more than what I have it listed at. If you get it. Okay, that fucking threw me the hell off. I thought I was crashing. Wow. And I thought that shit wasn't working earlier. Oh man. Good one. Who did that? Grim. Oh shit. I was so confused. I don't even remember what I was saying. I totally lost my train of thought. Yeah, if you pick yeah, okay, I remember. If you pick a house. Oh shit. That was good. If you pick a house down here, then it's going to probably be less than the amount that is listed there. Because it's basically a property value multiplier that we have in the system. So we wanted the houses, you know, we want it to be kind of realistic in a way, and we want it to have some variety. So because of that, I can't put exact prices out there. So just know that if you're buying it in a really nice area, you probably need to have a little bit more than what's listed. I think what I'm going to do, and I told Sam, I promised her I'd do this, I just haven't gotten around to it. I'll go and calculate for each of the house types what like the min and max price is, and I'll put ranges out there so you guys can see that. Make sense? But it is live anywhere. So if you find it, like anywhere, you know, if you find a house out here somewhere or something, you find a building out here, you want to make it a house or a commercial property of some sort, like this. This one won't work because it has a green electric door. That's another requirement. You can't do it on green electricity doors because of reasons. But yeah, if you find something, like there's probably some doors in here, you could, this is a commercial area, you could probably turn, like here's some sheds. These qualify as sheds. You can make one of these into a shed. So you could ask for that. There's probably... Oh, there's some trailers over here. We're kind of in the middle of nowhere, but there's a trailer right there. You could ask for that to be a trailer. This little building right here, you could ask for that. This building, you could ask for that to be a shed. It probably would be accepted. This one probably wouldn't be because it's got a green electricity door. Um, Here's another shed. You could ask for that to be a shed. Here's shipping containers. You can ask for those to be shipping containers. You can't ask for those to be a trailer. That's not a trailer. It's a shipping container. Um, here's some trailers. You can ask for any of these to be trailers. Go for it. You know what I'm saying? There's houses around here somewhere. Here's some houses. You can get some low quality houses in these. You could ask for these to be made into houses. You could have a trailer there and a house there. This is a little retail building. Oh, this is the gas station. Oh, but you probably could ask for one of these back doors to be a small warehouse or something. We want you to be able to kind of like, make it what you want it to be. We don't have a ton of unrealistic restrictions on stuff. You can you can you can live anywhere. There's a trailer right here. You can live in that trailer if you want. Um, you probably turn that into a shed if you wanted to turn that into a shed. You guys get it? Yeah, North Rockford's, Rockford Hills, Vinewood Hills. Those are all going to be expensive. Chumash is going to be expensive. What makes it impossible a pain to change the shell interior of a home that's already owned? Um, it's not impossible. Definitely not impossible. Um, the furniture has to be removed, all of it, which makes it kind of a pain. Um, and uh, other than that, it's just like the time it takes for a person to do that, really. That's it. It's really not that hard. What about bunkers? The bunkers are off limits. You mean like the cement bunkers that you see around the map? You mean those? If that's what you mean, those are off limits. Also, any naturally closing door, opening and closing door, those are also off limits. I mean, if we want to be able to do shell changes, we can. I just would rather not because of what I said. But I mean, it'd be something I'd be willing to explore with Sam if she wanted to. But I don't want. I guys, we like. She's really the only one that does any of this stuff, and so my job is to try to make it so that it doesn't engulf her entire life, and we have to do it in a way that's respectful of that. So if that means me saying no to something, then I'm gonna say no to it. But yes, money sink is a good way to support that as a possibility. You know what I'm saying? But if that just means that she's going to be too busy and she needs, D8 needs to be a smaller percentage of her time here than other things. She's also a staff member. Um, she also has life that she has to do, and she has her own role play that she wants to pursue. Yeah, bunkers would be cool. Any other questions, guys? Any questions about anything? No questions. He's already been fed. Yeah, there's a bug in about it. It's not an external dev thing. I just haven't gotten to it. Yeah, there's some big deals that I'm trying to get figured out. Like this vehicle persistence, I'm putting a lot of energy into that one. And then trying to get this new system out and then build and then content, for these weapons stuff like James asked about. Um, I I don't have an ETA, but it's high priority, James, if you're still there, and anyone else that's into weapons. I know that because of the ammunition's being gone, we need pistol barrels and stuff like that. Um, right now, yeah, so I know I need to put that stuff into the city, um, but right now, what I want to do is finish. Yeah, and the I need to put cooking tables in for crafting so that you can cook recipes that you learn. Um, but right now, what I'm going to do, and I told the community liaisons and staff members today, um, I said I asked them to leave me alone for a while, as a kind of in a joking way, but I need to basically put my head in the sand and finish this reward system. Um, I've had this thing pending in the middle of development for too long, and it's starting to bother me at this point. Um, so for my own purposes, I need to stop doing everything else right now, and I need to get this done and push this out. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to stop unless it's a major bug. If it's like a majorly impactful bug, um, or if it's just something else that I've also got halfway done that I want to get off my plate and push. Um, if it's, you know, other than that, this is where I'm going to be spending all my time and attention until it's finished. The other thing that I didn't mention when I talked earlier about these achievements, but I talked about how I'm going to be building a way to track things. That's also going to feed this menu that's not been done since I put it in. Um, these little boxes were going to be for me to put in your character stats about your player. So like but I'm not tracking a lot of stuff yet because I haven't built that system. So right now I'm building in the back end. I'm building a system to track tons of different stuff that your player does. How many miles you've driven, how many people you've killed, how many times you've died, how many times you went to the ICU, how many speeding tickets you got, um, how many public job missions you've completed between taxi or G6 or whatever. Like I want to track all kinds of different shit like that. Um, yeah, how many times you've tripped, how many times you've gotten pissed drunk, like how many times you've been knocked out. Um, I want to build in trackers for all that stuff. That's a lot of work. That's a lot of coding because I've got to go into every single part of I have to go into all of these different scripts everywhere that do these different things, and I've got to build in code in all those places to track the action, and I have to record it in a central location. Then I've got to feed it to the system like this so that it can display it for you, and I have to feed it to the reward system so I can reward you for it. And that's a lot of code in a lot of different places, which is why I can't be distracted on other things because I'm going to be in a lot of different scripts, and I need to remember where I'm at, and or else I'll never get it done. It's just going to be lingering out there, and that shit bothers me. I can't sleep at night because of it. So um, I'm gonna do the thing where I'm not gonna be as present in the Discord. I'm not gonna be in as many streams and doing stuff. I'm not gonna be as out there as I normally am. But it doesn't mean I'm not working. It means that I'm working hard trying to get this out. I really want to deliver this to you guys. I think you deserve it. I think the referral codes is going to be awesome. I think being able to put in to give credit to people that have gotten you to come here and for them to get rewarded for the things that you do. Like, all this is really cool stuff, and I want to get it out there. And yeah, I mean, all of those, like you guys are mentioning, you guys have great ideas. So, but every time there's something I need to track, I've got to code that. And once I put this out, doesn't mean that's it. Like, I can continue building more things into it. But when I do release it, I don't want it to be half-assed. I don't want it to be something where a week down the road you've already checked off all of the achievements. You finished the tutorial and you checked off all the achievements, and now there's nothing else in here for you. I want there to be enough stuff in here that's like a year from now. I want you to still be making progress towards some of these things. Like, and that's the way I'm going to do that is through like stretch goals on some stuff. So like maybe for example, I used earlier, I said chop down 1,000 trees. Well, maybe it's chop 100 trees, and then 500 and 1,000 and 15 and 2,000 and 3,000 and 4,000 and 5,000. And so each, the more and more you chop, the more you unlock. And I could do that for a lot of different things. Speeding tickets, yeah, I could do that same thing for. So it's just so that you can keep getting rewarded the longer, because I do want this to be a long-term thing. I want there to be continued rewards for achievements for doing stuff that you do. All right. Cool. Not that one. We'll do this. I'm gonna go eat, guys. Thanks so much for hanging out. Let's see if we can raid somebody. See if anybody's streaming.
In unwritten roleplay, the script's in my hands. I'm building my story, I'm making my stand. From the highs of the heights to the calm after rain. This world is my home where we laugh through the pain. No path is too.
Alright, guys, decide the raid.
Together we rise in the city's dim light. Unwritten roleplay where legends are born. Through chaos and glory, we weather the storm. Robbing Fleeca banks with my crew by my side.
We got a poll up in the chat. We got 3 people streaming right now. Decide the raid. Go in there and vote who you want me to raid, and whoever wins is who we'll send everybody over to. It's up to you. All you got to do is click a few buttons. Alright, looks like we're raiding Winter Soldier. That's Bucky. He is in the UPD. He's in High Command. He's playing as cop right now. So get over there and check out Bucky's stream. Also, if you want to, Corey That's All is running an event in the server right now. So make sure you get over there and check out his event. And thanks for tuning in. And we'll do this again next month. You guys are amazing. Appreciate you spending your time with us. Thanks for all the follows and the raid and the gifts, the subs, and all the good stuff that you guys have done today. Appreciate that. Tell Bucky I said hi.